Welcome to Darwin Digital Days. I'm here today in our Proven Winners and Walters Gardens booth to show you some of the new plants that we're bringing to the market for this year. And this year is also the 10th year anniversary of our partnership with Proven Winners, so we're all really excited about that. Really excited to be celebrating that, albeit remotely this year. The first plant that I'd like to show you is this Phlox subulata. This is a brand new series that we're calling Spring Bling. This particular color is called Ruby Riot. There are two other colors as well that go with the series called Pink Sparkles and Rose Quartz. As you can see, really nice, mounded, dense, kind of a low ground cover foliage like other Phlox subulata. Similar timing, early spring and, to bloom. And then really nice large flowers on all three varieties in the series. The next plant here is Pulmonaria Spot On. This is a new genus for Proven Winners. Another great early spring flowering perennial. This one is for the shade. Really nice speckled foliage that gives it interest even after it's in flower. But then the flowers in the early spring emerge this really great kind of salmony pink color, almost on the orange scale. And then as the flowers mature, they become more of this violet blue. The next one is another plant that can be used in the shade. This is Polemonium Heaven Sent. This particular variety of Polemonium is unique though. It can also be used in the sun. The purplish color that you start to see on the foliage here is what you will see with either cooler temperatures or in more direct sunlight. These plants had been under a polyhouse in more of a shaded condition and are now transitioning to their sun coloration. And then of course the nice spring, kind of a light purple flower that is also scented. The last plant that I want to talk to you about on this table are the salvia over here. These are salvia color spires back to the fuchsia. The Color Spires series is a collection of different plants that are mixed parentage, Nemorosa, and Pratensis. You can see on this back to the fuchsia, it's got a great unique kind of bicolor flower. So the bottom lip is more of a purple, and then the top keel of the flower is a light pink. And out in the landscape, they're going to be even more vivid than what they are here since these have been grown under poly. Here we have a new series of Phlox paniculata, or tall garden phlox. This is the Luminary series. We have two colors. Next to me here is Opalescence, and on the far side is Ultraviolet. Opalescence in particular has been selected because of its really high resistance to powdery mildew. So we've screened this plant multiple years out in the landscape. It has really nice dark green foliage, very clean. We haven't seen any sign of powdery mildew. And then a nice kind of bicolor light pink with a darker pink center flower. And then the Ultraviolet is a very similar color to Nikki, which is an old standby, but much improved performance in the landscape and much improved resistance to powdery mildew. Both of the Luminary phlox do end up to about the same size in the landscape. The reason you see the difference in height here is because these Opalescents are in 2 gallons. They're a bit older plant versus the Ultraviolet is a younger plant in a 1 gallon container. Next we have two different varieties of hibiscus that are new for this season. Both are in the Summerific series, which is bred for a nice rounded, mounded habit in the landscape. You can see they're quite young here, but as they mature, they'll grow up to about 4.5 feet or so in height out in the landscape. The Spinderella is a kind of a tie-dye coloration with swirls of pink. And then next to it here is French Vanilla, which starts out with kind of a light yellow bud, and then as they open, the flowers are more of a creamy yellow with a dark red center. So a really unique coloration. We're really excited about French Vanilla. On the far corner of the table here, this is Heuchera Dolce Toffee Tart. So the Dolce series of Heuchera are more intermediate sized Heuchera as opposed to the Primos, which are a little bit larger. Both series are great landscape plants. Toffee Tart has a unique coloration, kind of a caramel overall coloring, with a nice silver overlay that comes out in the spring. You can kind of see that on the plants that are sitting here. Then as it transitions through the summer, it's more of a solid coloration. And then in the fall, and again in very early spring before the early flush, it has more green veination into it. The next plant is the Perovskia here in the middle of the table. This is a brand new Perovskia called Sage Advice. So compared to Denim and Lace, which we've had out for a few years already, Sage Advice has a more purplish colored flower. Also, the calyces are purple, so even after the flowers are done, you still have some nice color for the remainder of the season. Also, the foliage is more of a broad or entire leaf versus the finely dissected foliage of the Denim and Lace. And then it also has a little bit more dense and upright habit compared to Denim and Lace. On the far side of the table here is a new ornamental oregano. So this is Drops of Jupiter. As I said, it's ornamental. It's not intended for culinary use. It does have highly aromatic foliage. But it really is ideal as a landscape plant. nice chartreuse coloration that maintains that color throughout the season. Even out in full sunlight, we haven't seen any burn. And then later in the season, you develop kind of a mauve purple flower that sits up on top and really is offset nicely against that chartreuse foliage. And then it also is a plant that works well in containers. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the information in this video useful, and we hope to see you again very soon as the situation has improved.